Before I begin with today's video, I just want to talk about some where you can find me and and what and and what I do on some of these social media platforms. So you can find me on YouTube at Canecaria, the Amazing Kitty Asotas, where I do videos not just talking um, about about metaphysics and esoterica and esoterica, philosophy and religion, and sometimes politics. But also, I do videos on video games. I may talk about people I used to that I used to watch or listen to, or I might just talk about mostly video games on YouTube at least. So if you like retro computing and retro and older and video games, you can check out my channel on YouTube. I also post videos on here of the old of like other stuff, and you if you are into this sort of content, you can check me out on YouTube at Canecaria, and the channel name will be The Amazing Kitty Asotas. So I'll show you the name again, as it is right here. That'll be the name. You can also check me out on BitChute under just Kitty Asotas. Kitty Asotas. And you can go to my website, which will be right here, and you can check out some of this stuff. I've got some valuable links in here. You can go there and look for some really good websites. Here, I have different little takes on various subjects. And other like links to various videos by various content creators. And I thought, why not? Why not just plug them? You can also find me on Twitter at Invisible Curious, no, with Invisible Amaz Cariosotis, and the account will either be Invisible Cariosotis, Amazing Cariosotis, or it'll just be Cariosotis. It might change at some point, and you can find me here, where I usually post regularly. And you can also follow me on Minds, where I plan to get back to posting again. It's been like years since I've been on Minds, so it has been quite a while. And you can follow me at Canecaria, Amazing Cariosotis, and you can also follow me on Parler, where under at Cariosotis, and the account name will be The Amazing Cariosotis. So without further ado, let's get on with the video. Hello YouTube, it is I, The Amazing Cariosotis, with another video, and today I'm going to be talking about going to be responding to like a tweet just talking about something that this person had posted, and I thought it would be very interesting just to do a little small video about this. And without further ado, let's jump into it. So this individual had posted, had essentially posted, um, had essentially posted, Thomas Paine quote. To argue with a person who has renounced the use of reason is like administering medicine to the dead. I wholeheartedly agree with Thomas Paine. What I don't agree with is that's like what it is when that's like when what it is when people start their argument with the Bible says, with, in quote, double quotations, the Bible says. So let's talk about talk about this a little. Let's talk about ignorant of their ignorance, yet wise in their own esteem. Those deluded men, proud of their own vain learning and their own vain actions, go round and round, like the blind leading the blind. By the way, that is from the Mundaka Upanishad. The wealth of a rich person is his fortified city. In his own imagination, it is like a high wall. Before a man's downfall, his mind is arrogant, but humility precedes honor. Whoever answers before listening is both foolish and shameful. Book of Proverbs, chapter 18, verses 11 through 13. The the International Standard Version Bible. Like with anything, I'm going to say this. Like with anything that is either in the hands of man, or even work of man, or even a work of man, there are things that are true and things that are not true. People tend to think of the things that are true, and oftentimes they will ignore the things which aren't true, or think that those things are true. We shouldn't throw the baby out with the bathwater simply because there are untrue things in that. If that were the case, then we might as well just throw the majority of the works of man out the window. Like we have Plato. Like there are things that the philosopher Plato says that are just abhorrent. And things that Aristotle says. We might as well just throw everything Aristotle said out the window. Out. We might as well just throw the baby out with the bathwater using this logic, without actually listening to what's being said and why someone might be quoting the book. That's about all. Peace out.